Hi everyone and welcome to Tea Time Diaries. My name is Jennifer, and if you are new to my channel, I love all things related to afternoon tea, hosting tea parties, collecting china, teacups, teapots, you name it. I'm all in for all of those things that involve afternoon tea and the culture of afternoon tea. If you have been a subscriber for a long time, I wanted to apologize for being a bit MIA for the past couple of weeks. January was really long and cold and dark, and February hasn't been much different. We've been having really harsh, cold, frigid winter here in New Jersey. So far, we've had 2 snowstorms, and there are more snow days on the horizon for us. So it's been a bit difficult to try to find a day where I was free to film, but also where the lighting would be appropriate. Because during the winter, you tend to have more gray days. And in the past couple years, we've had pretty mild winters in New Jersey, but this year has been really cold. And again, we've had a lot of dark days. So today was the perfect day for me to film because I have the time and it's actually nice and sunny, which means that I have better lighting here in my dining room. So thank you for being patient and waiting for this video. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, if you're new here, I have shared my china collection in previous videos, but today I'm going to be sharing specifically my teacups because since spring is almost here, thankfully, I have been, preparing for spring. I'm starting to decorate. If you guys can see, I have a bunch of things kind of scattered behind me, but I've been decorating and I've been cleaning, and as I was doing that, I realized just how much my teacup collection has grown from the last time that I did a dedicated video to my china collection. And so I wanted to do an updated video where I share only my teacup collection. And again, you guys are going to be surprised as to how much it has grown over the past couple of years. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I'm going to share the teacups with you, and then I'll let you know how many of each I have. Some of them I just have the one teacup. Some of them I may have multiples of. And so obviously I'm not going to show you the same teacup several times. I'll just show you the one time and let you know how many of those I have. And I'll try to move through them quickly without being too chatty because it's a lot and I don't want this to be a really long video. But I do have my cup of tea here, which I'm going to take a quick sip of. And if you have something cozy to drink during the video, go ahead, feel free and do that as well. Very delicious, by the way. This is a black tea infused with rose. So it's like, it has the flavor of the black tea, but it also has the notes of the rose. So it's really lovely, and that's what I'm drinking. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. By the way, this is a really big teacup, but it's not an individual teacup and saucer. It's actually part of a teapot for one set that I have. And if you guys are interested in seeing another video with the other parts of my china collection, I would be happy to share that. But again, this one's dedicated just to the teacups and saucers that I have. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one is this collection right here, or this set right here, I should say. This is a Royal Albert from the this is from their 4 Seasons collection, and I have shared this before, obviously, in a previous video. These do not belong together because the teacup, which is really beautiful, and I love the Royal Albert teacups that have like a beautiful painting on them. I just think it's really, really lovely. But this one is from the same collection, but it's a different season. So this one's winter. So this is from the same Four Seasons collection, but it's winter. And then the saucer is autumn. So this one's autumn and this one is winter, but you can't really tell. There's not much of a difference except for the landscape on the teacup. If you were to look really closely at it, it has snow and it has some children outside playing in the snow. And then this one doesn't have any snow on it. It has like a windmill. So anyway, they look pretty much the same. So I paired them together, but this is one of them. And then moving on to the next one. This one I purchased last year, actually, yeah, during May. The month of May, I went to a really nice town in New Jersey called Lambertville. They have a lot of different antique shops there, and I got this at one of the antique shops. This is a really small, really small teacup. If you compare the size with the average teacup, you can see that this one is much smaller. And I got it because it's super adorable. I love the way that it looks. It's really great for decorating. I love using my china to decorate, especially during the spring because of all of the florals. It's just perfect. It's perfect to decorate with, and so this fits into a lot of different areas of my home. So I love this one. This is from the Moss Rose collection. Again, it is a Royal Albert, and this is what the saucer looks like along with the teacup. Moving on, I have two of these, and this is from, I think I bought these on Amazon. So it's a brand called Guanyang, and this is porcelain, so it's not bone china, and so I believe those two are different. But this is what the saucer looks like. This is what the cup looks like, and again, I have two of these. Then I have this set here, and this is from the Lavender Rose collection, also Royal Albert, and I have the saucer and the teacup. I have another teacup of this. I just don't have a second saucer for it. I don't know if I purchased it without the saucer or if maybe I lost the saucer or it broke. I don't think I lost it or broke it. Honestly, I just think I purchased the teacup without the saucer. Okay. So that's that. Moving on. I have this set right here. And this is from a brand called Royal Standard, and this is fine bone china from England. And I really just love the pattern of this. It's really colorful and bright. I also really love the shape of the teacup, and I think it just looks really lovely. I love the little scallop details of the rim as well as the bottom here. I just think it's really, really adorable. So that's another one. And by the way, if you're new here, I mostly thrift all of these teacups. I buy them from antique shops or thrift stores, or I purchase them on Facebook Marketplace. So again, they've been used before, but I buy them, in good condition. And from Facebook Marketplace, I rarely buy my teacups and saucers like brand new from Amazon or from a direct seller, like name brand seller. And sometimes I'm gifted teacups and saucers, like this next one. This is a beautiful teacup and saucer. This is from, it says Cotton China. Cotton China. Yeah. And it says hand painted. So very beautiful. This was gifted to me by a dear friend of mine. And again, I really love this pattern. It's really beautiful. I love the green color and the gold. Again, just a little scallop detail on the teacup. This handle is beautiful. And so this is another teacup and saucer part of my collection. Moving on, of course, I love Royal Albert, so I have to have the classic Old Country Roses pattern. And so I have 4 of these, I believe. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I have, actually looks like I have, no, I have 4 of these, and then I have another one that's, you guys will see, it's just a single teacup, and I mixed it with a different saucer that's a similar pattern. But anyway, I have 4 of these, and this is, like I said, the Old Country Roses collection, classic pattern. A lot of people love this pattern because, again, it's a classic. So I have 4 of these. And then, like I said, I have an extra teacup of this pattern, but I mix it with this saucer, which is, again, from Royal Albert, but this is from the Lady Hamilton collection. And again, the colors are very similar, so I pair them up together since I have the 1 cup without a saucer and the 1 saucer without a teacup. So I just mix those because, again, they match. I have all of these teacups spread out in front of my, in front of me on my dining room table, so I'm trying to navigate through them without a lot of clinking. All right, so this is the next set. Here I have the Royal Albert Old Country Roses soft pink lace. So it has the traditional pattern of the Old Country Roses, but with the back in a soft pink lace, and love this pattern as well. And the good thing about any pattern that's similar, like that has Old Country Roses, is that you can mix them, right? So like even this particular cup is from the New Country Roses. So New Country Roses, Old Country Roses, they're all very similar, so it's really easy to mix and match them because they pair nicely with each other, even though they're slightly different. Sorry guys, trying to stay hydrated. All right, next I have this set right here. So this is Royal Albert, and it doesn't actually mention a collection. It just says Royal Albert Bone China, England. So I don't know what collection this is from. If anybody knows what collection this is from, please let me know in the comment section below, because I would love to know. But I love this pattern with the pretty lilac colored flowers and the green. Again, really cute for spring and summer. Then I have this beautiful set, which I think this screams spring. I mean, look at all the flowers on the inside. Look at that pattern all around the teacup and the saucer. This is from the Country Bouquet collection, Royal Albert, and this particular teacup and saucer is called Hazy Shade. Hazy Shade. and I just think it's really beautiful. I'm pretty sure I purchased this on Facebook Marketplace, and it's in pretty good condition. It has a tiny little, I don't know if you guys can see it, like a tiny little crack, and a little kind of a chip, but not really, right here, but it's not noticeable at all. Like, you have to look at it really carefully and up close to see it, but it's, other than that, like, it's in really great condition, and I, again, just love the way that it looks. It's very happy and cheerful teacup. Okay. Next, I have this set here, which I use to decorate my tea cart during the winter months. So I recently took this one down, or off of my tea cart, because I'm starting to decorate for spring now. But this has a snowman and some little woodland animals, a fox, a deer, some rabbits, a dog, and then it has the same pattern on the teacup itself. And this I purchased, this doesn't really have like a brand or anything, but I purchased that on Amazon, and so I will link it below if I'm able to find it. I'll link it below. But like I said, a lot of these I purchase either at a thrift store or antique shop or Facebook Marketplace. So I really won't be able to link much other than, you know, like I said, anything that I purchase on Amazon, brand new, I will be able to share that with you. All right, so I have more, but I have to do a little organizing, move things out of the way, and move some teacups up, because like I said, I have a lot of them and they're spread all in front of me. So I'm gonna pause real quick to put some of these away and then grab some more, and then we will continue with the rest of my collection. So I'm back and ready to continue. All right, so moving on, I have this beautiful set here, and this is one of my favorites. Like, I love all of my teacups, of course, but some of them are just like, they stand out to me for certain reasons, and this is one of them. It just reminds me of a Disney princess movie, and this is actually called Enchantment. That's the name of the collection, and this is from Royal Albert, and I just love how beautiful and regal it looks with all the gold and the, you know, that beautiful teal color and the flowers. I mean, it's just stunning, really beautiful. This is another one that's one of my favorites, and I have this as a set with the teacup, the saucer, and then there's a smaller plate underneath as well. I don't want to drop anything, but if I hold it steady, like, that's what everything looks like stacked up on each other. And this is from the, let's see, Harrington collection, again Royal Albert, but from the Harrington collection. And that's what it looks like. This is the saucer, this is the teacup, and then again this is the plate that goes underneath the teacup. So really beautiful. I think I got this at an antique shop, and I love it. One of my favorites for sure. Then I have this one here, which I recently added to my collection as well. This is called Lily of the Valley. Again, another Royal Albert teacup. Love the floral design on this. And this kind of reminds me of like a wedding for some reason. Like, I really think like this would be like really beautiful for to use at a bridal shower, or, you know, if you were to have a wedding that included, you know, beautiful china. I think this would be a great pattern. And I love the details. I don't know if you guys can see, but aside from the scalloping on the top, it has this beautiful like framing of the scallop here, which is like really, really unique and beautiful. Which again is one of the things that I love about all of these teacups, is that they're all unique in their own way, and they have just like these really beautiful details on each of them. So that was that one. And then I have this other teacup here, which is very bright and again happy with the yellow and blues. This is from the Summertime series, so great summer teacup. I do like to decorate with yellow and like lemons during the summer, so this would be something really great to use for decoration as well during the summertime. But I love this pattern. Again, it's just very happy and bright. And yeah, that's this set right here. This set is one of my favorites because of how beautiful it is, but also because of how much I paid for it. So if you guys remember, I shared this on a video. It was like a vlog. I went to visit family in Texas, and there is a particular thrift store that I go to, and I've gotten like really lucky there before. Sorry guys. I've gotten really lucky there before with teacups, specifically Royal Albert teacups and seasonal teacups. And I found this one there right before spring last year. And I think I paid, it was either $5 or $10 for this whole set, which is just amazing. So let me show you each component. So this is the teacup itself. This has beautiful cherry blossoms on it, which is great because last year I went to DC during cherry blossom season, and I was blessed to be able to see all the cherry blossom trees and take really nice pictures. So, and I even had an afternoon tea of cherry blossom. So all of those things are in the on my YouTube channel, on my videos. Please check those videos out if you haven't already. But that's what this looks like. And this is from the Blossom Time collection. And yeah, that's really all that it's called, is Blossom Time. But this is the teacup. This is the saucer, which again has the beautiful cherry blossoms on it. And then this is the other plate that goes underneath it. So again, when it's stacked up on each other, it looks like this. But really, really beautiful. One of my favorites because of the design, but also again because of how affordable it was, right? Really great. Okay, moving on. I've been finding a lot of these on Facebook Marketplace, particularly from one specific seller. And I don't know if she has been just putting them up for sale like individually, like sporadically at a time, or if she just finds them herself and then puts them on sale. But they have all the same type of teacup. So I think they're all from the same collection. So this is Blossom Time series. This one specifically is called Wisteria. But again, speaking of like the uniqueness of each teacup and saucer, this one also has like this ribbed scallop here. And you can see this beautiful pattern here on the saucer as well as on the teacup itself. Again, you can see on the scallop detail you have this ribbing here, and then just this pattern here. And then of course the flowers are really beautiful, and I love that the handle is also like in the pretty blue color. So I have a couple of not this exact same one, but that are similar. So I have this one, and then I have this one here. So again, this is from the Blossom Time series. This one is Apple Blossom, and same type of design, just different floral pattern and different color. Again, I love that the rim and the handle are in this pretty pink color. So really loving this floral collection, and I hope to be able to use these for my upcoming spring tea party that I'll be hosting, so stay tuned for that. And then I have one more, again from that particular collection, and it's this set right here. Actually, this doesn't seem to be from that collection because it doesn't say that on the back. It just says Royal Albert Bone China. So again, doesn't really say that it's from the same Blossom Time series, but it has the same exact design, just a different flower. And then again, it still has the colored handle and rim. So similar style, but I don't know if it's from the same collection. Again, if you guys know, feel free to let me know in the comments below. All right, moving on. This is another teacup and saucer set that I absolutely love because, again, it reminds me of like a Disney princess. So it's just really beautiful. Look at this design. I purchased these from someone on Facebook Marketplace, and I have two of them. So again, I'm just showing you the one, but I have two of these, and the pattern is absolutely beautiful. I love the colors and the flowers, and again, just the design of the teacup. This one is a little bit shorter and more stout, and just really, really, really cute. Love this. I have a couple of teacups from the Flower of the Month collection. Let me make sure. Yeah, Flower of the Month series collection. And so this one is the month of March. And I don't have all of the months. I don't know that I will ever really try to get all of the months. I have only purchased months that are special to me. So for example, the month of March is special to me because I got married in the month of March. So I of course got this teacup to kind of remind me of, you know, the specialness of the month of March. I also have family and friends that were born in March who are very near and dear to me. So again, I don't collect all of the months. I don't think I will, but I do collect months that are special to me, and so I have this one for the month of March, and I'll share the other ones soon. Again, I have to shift things around because there's a lot of them. So, but that's one of those. And then I recently went to an antique shop in Red Bank. If you guys have seen, again, some of my previous videos, you know that Red Bank, New Jersey is one of the places where I find such beautiful teacups and just antiques in general. Beautiful stuff. So I found this, actually, I went to Red Bank and I did purchase something from Red Bank, but it wasn't this. This I got from another thrift store that I like, obviously also here in New Jersey, but it wasn't the one in Red Bank. So I got this from a thrift store. This is depression glass in this beautiful pink color. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but it's this pretty pink depression glass, and I got two of them for $25. And it still has the tag on it because I haven't, used it, but I'm so excited to use these this spring and summer because they're just so beautiful. I think that might be a new obsession of mine, is collecting this type of particular pink depression glass. So excited about using those. All right. This teacup that I'm about to share, along with the next teacup, I got from, again, the same antique shop in Lambertville that I had shown you the little teacup before. I got it from the same shop, but I got it recently, and it's this one. It's so beautiful. Again, just a happy print. It reminds me, like, just, it's very cottagecore, I think, in my opinion, and it's just so cute and adorable. And this is from Queen's China, and this is from the Blenheim collection, but again, it's a Queen's China teacup, and I just think it's so cute. I love the pattern, and the teacup itself, the handle really reminds me of the design that Royal Albert uses as well. So just a really beautiful teacup and saucer, and I got it for maybe like $21. It wasn't very expensive. This is the other one that I found in the same store. Again, recently when I went on my antique trip. And again, I have videos on my channel where I share some of the antique shops and thrift stores that I visit here in New Jersey. So again, you can check those out if you haven't seen them already. Look at this, so beautiful. And this is Royal Albert. This particular collection is called Silver Birch, and I just love it. And it reminds me of the one with the cherry blossom, right? Because it has, again, displaying a beautiful painting of a birch tree with flowers. I mean, look at that. It's so beautiful. And the inside is really pretty as well. And look at the saucer. Just beautiful artwork on the teacup. Definitely gonna add this to my top favorites. Let me put that back. Again, I'm trying to do this without making too much of a clanking sound, but that seems inevitable. Okay, moving on. Here is another one that has that old country roses, but a little bit updated with a different style on it. And this one is called Rose Cameo Violet. So again, you can mix and match this with any of the old country rose design because it has the old country roses, but a little bit updated with these beautiful lilac pattern and design on the back. Really nice. All right, so moving along here. This set here I have two of, and this is from Grace Teaware. I find a lot of my Grace Teaware at Home Goods. That is a brand that they carry a lot, and so this was actually gifted to me though. I did not purchase these. I just know that Grace Teaware can be found at Home Goods, Marshalls, and this is beautiful because it has hydrangeas. I went to New England last summer, and of course in the towns there in specifically Cape Cod and Cape Cod, Martha's Vineyard. They are known for their beautiful hydrangeas, and so this really reminds me of my trip there. And I use these during the summer to decorate my tea cart, and I even had my summer tea party that I had last year was hydrangea themed. So love these as well. This is also Grace. Oh, this is not. I thought that these were Grace teaware, but they're not. I'm pretty sure I purchased these on Amazon. So again, if I did, I will try and link them in the description box below. But this is a really nice pattern. This is from a brand called Pulchritude. I'm not sure that I'm pronouncing that right. But in any case, I'm pretty sure I got these. I got this on Amazon, and I really love the pattern. I have actually a tiered tray that matches this. So again, if you guys are interested in seeing the rest of my china collection, let me know. But I do have a tiered tray that matches these, and I have two. So I have this one and another one in the same design. All right. The next one is this set, which I'm pretty sure I got at a thrift store, antique store, a while ago though. So I don't remember exactly from where, but this is from a brand called Royal Chelsea. Again, made in England. Love this pattern. I love the inside of the teacup as well, because it's just as pretty as the outside. And then I have this teacup and saucer, which is from a brand called Mikado China. And these are actually made in Japan. So I have a mix of the teacups that are made in England, China, and then this one is made in Japan. So I have two of these, and these are really pretty, and I actually got these at a bridal shower. So I went to a friend's bridal shower. This was a couple years ago, and she let her guests take the teacups home if they wanted to, and so of course I couldn't pass on the opportunity to do that. And these are, I have, like I said, two of them, so these are the ones that I brought home with me. Again, I love the pretty purple flowers on them. Very, very nice. All right, so we're at the home stretch, guys. I have a few more to share with you. I just, again, have to clear the table and move some things up. So again, I'll be right back. All right, guys, this is the last little batch that I have to share with you guys. Thanks for sticking around this long with me in the video. So I have this set here. This is from the Polka Rose collection. Then again, one of my top favorites, just has that beautiful regal feeling. Reminds me again of a Disney princess, Cinderella in particular, because of the blue color. And this is also from Royal Albert, and it is from the True Love collection. I have two of these, and this is from the Confetti Rose collection. I actually have I don't want to say the full dining set, but I have dinner plates and salad plates and dessert plates from this collection in particular, and I really love this collection. It's really beautiful, very neutral with the outside, and then it has that pop of pink on the inside with the flowers. Then I have this beautiful set here. This is from the 1940s English chintz collection, and again I have some other plates, dessert plates that go along with this set. This is one of the Flower of the Month series teacups that I have. This one is sweet pea, and it's for the month of April. I'll show you. April, and April is a special month for me because my parents' wedding anniversary is in April, and my dog's birthday is in April. I have 2 dogs, and my one dog, Rocco, was born in April, so very special month for me. And then of course I have October, and this was actually really special because I went to a tea room here in New Jersey, one of my favorite tea rooms, and the owner at the time, she gifted me this teacup set because I had shared with her that my birthday is in October and how much I had loved this particular set, and she was so generous and gave this to me. So very special teacup. I'm always gonna cherish it, but it's from the Flower of the Month collection. And then my last Flower of the Month collection teacup and saucer is this one. This is from the month of July. Very special month because that's when my husband was born. That's his birthday month, and so I love the pattern, and just again a special month for me. Next I have this set here, which is from the Celebration collection. It is again another Royal Albert teacup and saucer. Very, very pretty. It has the little pops of teal in there, which I really love. That's my favorite color, if you can't tell from the pictures in the back. And then I have this one here. This is the Peppermint Damask, but it's also again part of the Old Country Roses because it has that Old Country Rose design on it. And last but certainly not least, I was sharing about that thrift store in Texas where I found the teacup for cherry blossoms right before the spring. I found this at the same thrift store right before fall, and this one is from the Heritage collection, and look at those beautiful fall colors. Very, very nice. And I thought it was just so appropriate that I found this right before fall officially began. That was in September, I think 2 years ago. And again, it was a great price. So love this one. In total, guys, I have 56 teacups. So my collection again has grown significantly from the time when I started my channel about 3-4 years ago. So I wanted to share the full collection with you, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below which of the teacups was your favorite, and again, let me know if you guys want to see the rest of my China collection. I can do it in like small groupings so that it's not so much, so I can just do like teapots in the next one, or dinnerware, however you guys want. Let me know in the comment section below. Again, I know this was a longer video. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching the full collection. I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you very soon in my next video. Have a tea-rific day. Bye.